Hi, I'm Bonnie.
Hi, my name's Rashida, and today we're going to be talking about housing.
So we have two types of crimps, male and female crimps. And the first one is female crimps, which are the shorter out of the two, so they look like this. And this is a bunch of them just in one line. And basically the female crimps go into the male housing, which is a smaller housing. So this is the male housing, and as you can see, it has two holes that the crimps go into. And there's a bunch of types of male housing. So it's this smaller black piece. And for example, this one is 2-pin male housing because you can fit 2 wires into it. Then we also have 3-pin male housing, which has 3 wires into it, and all the 3 wires have to have female crimps. And then 4, 5, and 6, and so on. First we need to put the female crimps on the wire, so I'm going to strip this wire really quick. Okay, so now that I have my wires crimped with the female crimps, I can put the male housing, and because I only have 2 wires, I'm going to pick out the 2-pin housing male. And basically, you want to put it where the top, where the wings are, should be facing upwards, and then you can put it in, and then you can slide it in like this.
Just so you know, these are some standards in order to place the wire into the housing. So if you can see, there's an arrow right here at the very top of the house. And this arrow just means that if you're doing Molex wires, then you would have a red and black wire. So the red wire would go inside the arrow. And then with power pole connections, red is always on the right. Also, if you're doing CAN bus, it's different because you're using green and yellow wire. So yellow would go inside the arrow, which is what we're doing right now.
And you want to keep pushing it in until you hear a clicking sound, because if you don't hear the clicking sound, it means the wire didn't go all the way in. If your crimp is really not going into your housing and it's being stubborn, that might be a problem of insulation, and there might be too much insulation. So what you can do is take some wire cutters and just kind of cut the top of the wire so that it can slide in easier. So now that I've cut the top of the wire, I can put it into the insulation.
Okay, so now that we've covered female crimps, we can move on to male crimps. Male crimps are comparatively way taller than female crimps, as you can see here. And just so you can look closer, I have a single male crimp. It would easily fit into the female housing, which is comparatively way bigger than the male housing. Just like how there's different housings for male housings, there are different housings for females as well. This is a 2-pin female housing, and then this is a 4-pin female housing. This is a 3-pin female housing, and it goes on. Wait, this is a 5-pin female housing, and then this is a 6-pin female housing. Now that we've successfully put the male crimps onto the wires, we can now put the crimps onto the female housing. And also, the yellow wire should go into the arrow port. Okay, this is the final result of the female housing and the male housing. And now we can easily connect them. There, now we have a connection. In case you would like to remove it, you can press the button.
Thanks for watching!